Hey guys, I get a lot of questions about what to do with lower back pain. Today I'm going to talk about how to get rid of your lower back pain or remedy it with some simple stretches. A lot of times we have lower back pain because our hamstrings are tight. So the stretches we're going to do today is how to relieve some of that tension that's going on our low back from tight hamstrings that could be caused all the way down to our plantar. So the tools we're going to need today are a lacrosse ball, a softball, or you could just use a lacrosse ball as well. A roller works good, but this can also be substituted with a lacrosse ball. And one thing that really works nice is a band. I prefer like a medium weight band. If you get your bands from Rogue, the green colored band is one I like to use. So what we're going to do is work from the ground all the way up. We're going to do each movement for 2 minutes on each side. So this whole thing will take approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Times 2 is 14, times 2 is 28 with some transition time. It's about 30 minutes, and if your lower back pain is due to tight muscles, you will get rid of it. All right, so easy stuff without having to go to the chiropractor or take some pain meds, just some simple stretches. So the first thing we're going to do is take our lacrosse ball on our plantar. Our plantar is a muscle on the bottom of our foot. We're going to start all the way from the ball of our foot, and we're just going to set your heel down on the ground, and she's going to peel to the outside. And then she's going to move up about 1 inch and peel to the outside. Again, you're doing this for 2 minutes, going all the way down to your heel. The reason we're going to go all the way to the heel is because our heel cord connects to the back of our plantar. And if our plantar is really tight back there, it's going to keep our heel cord from stretching the way we want it to. Tight calf, tight hamstring, lower back pain. Get the point? Next, after we do 2 minutes each side, for that, I'm going to have you sit on your butt. And at this point, we're going to roll out our calf muscles. When you roll out your calf muscles, we can use a roller, which is kind of like a carpet bomb, searching for tight knots. Or we can use a softball, which does a better job of finding those knots, targeting them. And if you really want to bust them out, we can use a lacrosse ball. So we'll start with a roller, and you're going to start all the way at your heel cord, just rolling back and forth. And when you do find a knot or some area of tightness, you're going to stop. And from here, roll side to side. We're going to do each side for 2 minutes. The calf is a huge muscle group, relatively speaking, for how tight and bound up and gunky it gets. So if you want to spend more than 2 minutes, by all means do so. After that, we're going to switch to our hips. I think something a little bit larger than a lacrosse ball works best. You can find some other tools online for about $50, $70, but a good $3 softball works great. So we're going to take the softball, we're going to work out our hip flexor, or our psoas. So Kelly here is going to lay on her hip on top of that ball. And she's going to grind out that hip flexor, searching for knots. Not too many people are tight here, but some of us are, so it's worth looking for. After doing 2 minutes each side there, she's going to flip over to her side with either a lacrosse ball, the roller, or a softball. I'll ever use a softball for this. That's fine, whatever. And she's going to go on the outside of her hip. So if you find your hip bone right here, it's going to be right underneath your hip bone. What we're looking for is the TFL. Again, not too many people are tight here, but if you are, you'll know it when you find it. 2 minutes each side. You find it, Kel? Yep, she found it. Okay. After that, I'm going to have you sit on your butt, and your one butt cheek or one glute every 2 minutes. On one side, you can use a lacrosse ball or a softball. I recommend a lacrosse ball for this. And most of the time, someone will find something here. Kelly, tell me if you can find something. Don't go too far in. There you go. Some adult humor for you. All right, good. 2 minutes each side. So we did some good deep tissue massage work. Now we're ready to start stretching a little bit. So 2 stretches I like to do. One for the hamstring, one for the hip flexor. First, we're going to do the hamstring. We're going to take our green band. We're going to loop it around at hip height. Come over here for it, please, Kel. Good. Okay, and now she's going to stick one leg in, and we're going to bring it high up into the hip. And now she's going to step out as far as she can, and the banded leg is going to be forward, knee locked out. We want that heel under her hip. From here, she's going to keep it locked out. Reach down, touch your toes, and that's a good stretch, isn't it? Yes. You're going to hold this for 2 minutes. If it starts to get pretty crazy, go ahead and relax by coming up a little bit, and then get back into it. Good. 2 minutes each side. Once you're done with this, you're going to switch legs, 2 minutes each side, so you'll find yourself back in here. And now, Kelly, go ahead and use your other leg. So she'll put her other leg in, and she's gonna face the rig this time. Maybe turn around, thank you. And now, if you bring the camera out, please, Allison. She's gonna step out as far as she can back. Is that about as far as you can go, Kel? Good, now she's gonna take that banded knee and come down to something soft to protect the knee. We like to use an ab mat, but a towel or a sweatshirt works fine too. And from here, she's gonna relax and let the band pull her hips forward. Like I said, it's 28 minutes of work, and really 24 of those minutes is just working up to here. This is the good feeling part, right? Not too much stretch or too much stress. So 2 minutes each side, working from the ground up, looking for knots, areas of tightness, gunk. We want to loosen all of this up to relieve pressure from our lower back. No chiropractor needed, no pain pills needed, and whenever I have low back pain, this is what I go to, and it works damn near every single time. So, thanks, hope it works.